Good morning, Lucy. What are we going to do with all of this stuff? Are you putting trash on my bed? I see a boot, hair dryer. Oh, there's that pizza box. We got pizza last night. That was delicious. A little pepperoni, my favorite. Oh, you got a shirt out over there, a book. Is that a lemon, Lucy? Huh. I wonder what's going on today in art class. You want to come and see? Let's go find out. Let's go find out, Lucy. Hello guys, welcome to episode 3. Today we're going to be talking about how to make sculptures, different artwork with things that are around your house, because you might be stuck at home. Not everyone has clay, not everyone has different types of materials to make sculptures, and we're going to talk about sculptures. Okay, so a couple of vocabulary words that we're going to talk about before we get started on your project: repurposed materials. So, for example, I have socks making the sculpture hat on my head. We're taking the socks and giving them a different purpose. Also, this elephant is made out of water bottles. So instead of using them for water to drink, the artist made a giant elephant. So I think that's a pretty cool one. The next word we're talking about is temporary. So that means, for example, my sculpture on my head is temporary. I am going to untie the socks and they will be available to wear. So the sculptures that you make are also going to be temporary, unless the adult in your house says, okay, it's all right if you, glue these socks together or tape the forks together in a house. But like these books in the sculpture, temporary would mean that we're going to take that sculpture apart and we'll be able to read the books. Okay, last is the word installation. So an installation is a sculpture, a three-dimensional piece of artwork, and it's created for a specific space. So usually it's put into a museum, and it's made to make the space feel a certain way, a different way. So imagine walking into that space and it doesn't seem clearly like a regular room. Okay, so now we just have some examples of different installations. So this is an installation in a museum, and I want you to think about, if you were that guy standing in there, how that would make you feel. So it's made out of all different types of lights and plastic. And just look very closely to see what that space, what that installation might make you feel like. And this next one I really like because this is an artist from Maine, where I am from, and he used lots and lots of wood. So think about if you were standing there and that wood is up in front of you. So what I see is that it's making it look like they're on like a dock and there's water coming up over it. It's like there's a wave of wood. Okay, so these are some of the famous works of art that you could look at to inspire your repurposed sculpture that we're going to try to make look like a famous work of art. You can also go to this really cool website called Google Arts and Culture, and they have a whole bunch of different pieces of artwork, different artists, different paintings that you can explore. So the art that I looked at, actually I have one example first. This is an example of the girl with the pearl earring made just out of clothing that I thought was really cool. And what I am looking at when I make my sculpture is The Old Guitarist by Pablo Picasso. So he painted this in 1903, and you can see the colors kind of show the mood, a very sad mood from the blue period. So during this time, Picasso used mostly dark blues and grays in his paintings to communicate his sadness because some of his friends and family members had died during those years. So let me show you how I created the Old Guitarist out of some repurposed materials. Okay, so I'm almost ready to start my old man with the guitar, but first I gotta find some materials in my house. So just a reminder, you're gonna find some materials around, but it's a temporary sculpture like we talked about. So please put everything back where you find it. Unless an adult says, sure, you can glue this together, you can tape it together, you can keep it over here on the table for a while for us to enjoy. Otherwise, make sure everything goes back where it belongs. I will make sure that everyone gets their socks back. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to look especially for the colors that I've seen in that painting. So I saw blues, I saw grays, I saw a little bit of white. So let's see what I can find in my house. All right, here I go. I'm going to start with my closet, and I'll warn you guys, it's a little bit messy. All right, so looking for, okay, this is good. I see a blue shirt and white, and I'm thinking for the legs and the arms, and look for some socks. Okay, these look like they could work. All right, next, I usually can find some good stuff in the kitchen. So here we go. My kitchen's a little bit cleaner. Okay, so my guitar needs to be brown. Oh, I think I might be able to do something with these coffee filters. All right, so here we go. I've already collected my materials, and I know basically what colors I was looking for. So what I started with was I actually made sense to me that I would find an actual blue shirt. I couldn't find a plain blue one, so this is a race shirt that I used to have. And I'm gonna look at how the arms kind of look on that painting. And underneath the guitar, we see one sleeve going down there. Let's see. Put this up a little for you guys to see. Okay, and then it almost looks like he has like a skirt on underneath. Okay, so we'll leave that like that for right now. The next thing, I was looking for something brown, and to make the actual guitar that he's holding, I found some coffee filters. Now, this is going to be a little bit big, so what I'm going to do, I don't even have to cut them. I'm going to still fold it. I'm going to try to make it so that I can still use it to do for my coffee tomorrow. Very important. And then the bottom of the guitar is a little bit bigger, so I won't have to make this one quite as small. Okay. So kind of play around with that a little bit. Okay, so I'll leave it like that for right now. Next, I'm going to find some legs, and I found, so this sock, his legs are very, very pale and white, so I'm going to use this sock right here, and I think you'll see a little better. So this is going to come down like one of his legs, and I'm actually going to use the whole sock but for both legs. So there's one leg that would come down, and then the other foot kind of just is sitting crisscross applesauce. So his other foot's kind of just coming out like that. A little strange, I know. Okay, so now we've got the guitar. We need to know that he's got arms and he's playing the guitar. So I found this is like actually this little sleeve that when your arms are cold, starting to race and it's cold out, I can put that just on my arm, kind of like a sock but for your arms. And I'm going to use this for the arm, his right arm. And here we go. So it's the right arm, we're playing the guitar. And then for the other arm, I found the same kind of thing. So his sleeve is there, and then I have to fold this. This one has a really cool pattern on the inside, but we need it to be white. And so there's that. And then once we have the neck of the guitar, it'll work out a little bit better. All right, okay, you see that? Now, what did I find for the, okay, so I couldn't find anything brown, but the neck of the guitar looks almost black. So I'm gonna use this black sock for the neck of the guitar, which is where his hand is kind of overlapping. And then his other hand, make it a little skinnier. His other hand's gonna be on the top part of the guitar. I'm gonna try to hide some of that like colored part because poor Picasso was depressed on the blue. Okay, so all right, it's kind of coming together here. You guys can't see. There's the feet. You can't quite see. Now we've got to make his head. So he's kind of hunched over. So I still have this sleeve to work with. And I've got a pretty big t-shirt that I'm going to use. One thing I thought I have to show you guys. I was going to try to use this like pineapple bowl thing. But like, that'd be a little weird, right? I think it's cool. He looks like a rock star, but not quite like the painting. All right. Taking my pineapple bowl away. Now I'm going to use this t-shirt. I'm going to have to really kind of bunch it up. I'm going to try to make look like there's a neck here. The shoulder kind of comes up like that. And it's going to stick out a lot because my shirt is really pretty. It's really big. And then for the face, it was pretty hard to find stuff. But what I grabbed was, print that other thing out. Oh, so for the mouth, I'm just going to make an eraser there. His head is facing down, so that's his mouth. Try to make the chin. Yeah. And then, I don't know. I really couldn't come up with an idea for what to do with the eye. Just needed something round, but I don't know. The first thing I saw when I opened my fridge was a lime, and it's kind of dried out, so I thought I could use it. So let's see. Head can come out a little bit wider. There's my eye. And I'm going to also use one for the ear over there. Okay, so pretty funky. But we'll go back and look at the painting, and you can decide how I did with that. Now, there's some simpler paintings out there that I can also show you examples of if you don't want to get too crazy like Picasso. But I don't know, this is kind of fun, I think. So let's see, I should probably take a picture. Okay, so a couple more simple paintings. You could always just choose like one part of this Wassily Kandinsky painting to try to imitate. Mark Rothko is another artist who we would say he's an abstract artist, so he did lots of paintings that were just colors and shapes. This, you guys know, Vincent van Gogh. You could simplify it. You just have blues, whites, yellows, and black. See what you could do with that one. And then third graders remembered Georgia O'Keeffe. So she did very, very big flowers, and this is a kind of basic, simpler one that she did. Alright, so I'm pretty happy with that. It doesn't look exactly like the painting, but if I had to, let's see, maybe if I had some choices I could see, but I think it looks pretty cool. So if you would like to share your artwork and you want to take a picture of it and post it on Instagram, you can tag synergyschool_art and then we can all see it. Also, feel free to write anything you want in the comments. If you have any suggestions or you would like to just give me some compliments on my work, say hi. That'd be awesome. And I will see you next time.